Welcome to the wild world of prehistoric giants. Today, we're taking to the skies with the top 10 largest flying creatures ever to flap, glide, or just scare the living daylights out of anyone on the ground. Grab your binoculars. No, scratch that. You'll need a telescope for these colossal critters. We're starting with the smallest, and trust me, even that's not small. Let's get into it. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is Phosphatodraco, the Moroccan marvel. With a wingspan of up to 20 feet, this late Cretaceous pterosaur weighed in at around 330 pounds, making it anything but light. This guy probably spent its days gliding over prehistoric Morocco, eyeing fish and small animals for dinner. First discovered in 2003, Phosphatodraco is proof that even the smallest giants were still pretty darn impressive. Coming in at number 9, we have Ornithocheirus. This mid-Cretaceous pterosaur had a wingspan stretching up to 24 feet and weighed around 88 pounds. Found in both Europe and South America, it was the original globetrotter. Well, if trotting means soaring through the sky. What did it do with all that wingspan? It probably spent most of its time fishing. Ornithocheirus has been known since 1869, making it one of the classics in our sky-high lineup. At number 8, we've got Pelagornis sandersi, a prehistoric bird that took Big Bird to a whole new level. With a wingspan of up to 24 feet and weighing between 49 and 88 pounds, this Oligocene-era bird was basically an albatross on steroids. Flying over what's now South Carolina, it was probably the terror of the fish world about 25 million years ago. Discovered in 2014, Pelagornis reminds us that birds could be just as monstrous as pterosaurs. At number 7, the iconic Pteranodon swoops in with a wingspan of up to 30 feet. This late Cretaceous piscivore was light on its feet, or wings rather, weighing around 66 pounds. Found primarily in what's now Kansas, Pteranodon lived over 70 million years ago when Kansas had a beachfront. Discovered back in 1876, this pterosaur is so famous it could practically sign autographs. Sliding into the number 6 spot is Arambourgiania, the Middle Eastern giant with a wingspan reaching up to 33 feet. This late Cretaceous pterosaur weighed around 500 pounds, about the same as a small grand piano. Living in what's now Jordan, it likely feasted on fish and small dinosaurs, soaring the skies like a prehistoric drone. First described in 1959, Arambourgiania shows that big things definitely came from the Middle East too. Now, here's a twist. At number 5, meet Titanopteryx. Or should we say, Arambourgiania again? That's right, this pterosaur's had a bit of an identity crisis. With a wingspan up to 33 feet, Titanopteryx was once thought to be its own genus, but it's now considered synonymous with Arambourgiania. Discovered in the 1950s, it lived in North Africa and was a late Cretaceous giant of the skies. Either way, it's still massive. At number 4, we step back into the world of birds with Argentavis magnificens, the largest bird ever to take flight. With a wingspan of up to 23 feet and weighing around 160 pounds, Argentavis was the feathered king of the late Miocene skies in Argentina. This bird likely scavenged for carrion, using its massive wings to cover great distances. First described in 1980, Argentavis makes modern birds look like, well, tiny pigeons. Taking the number 3 spot, Cryodrakon boreas, Canada's own prehistoric flyer. With a wingspan of 33 feet and weighing up to 550 pounds, Cryodrakon lived around 77 million years ago in Alberta. Its name means cold dragon of the north, but this pterosaur was anything but frosty when it came to hunting. First described in 2019, Cryodrakon is one of the newest members of the Giant Pterosaur Club. Now we're talking serious wingspan, with our runner-up at number 2, Hatzegopteryx. With a wingspan of up to 39 feet, this late Cretaceous pterosaur weighed in at around 550 pounds. Found in Romania, Hatzegopteryx was the flying fortress of the skies, likely snatching up small dinosaurs for lunch. Discovered in 2002, this giant from Transylvania is a true heavyweight in the world of flying creatures. And finally, at number 1, the undisputed champion of the skies, Quetzalcoatlus. With a wingspan of 33 to 36 feet and weighing up to 550 pounds, this pterosaur was the king of the late Cretaceous skies in what's now Texas. Whether it was scavenging, hunting small dinosaurs, or just showing off its massive wingspan, Quetzalcoatlus ruled the skies like no other. First described in 1971, this flying giant remains the largest pterosaur ever discovered. And there you have it, our countdown of the 10 biggest, baddest, and most fascinating flying creatures to ever rule the skies. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies. Who knows what you might see?